Hello everyone. Today we will be solving for the derivative of a function using the first principle. So here is the problem. Find the derivative of y equals x squared using the first principle. Ano nga ba ang tinatawag na first principle when it comes to derivative? Alam naman natin ang derivative ay dy dx. Ibig sabihin, yung function y nagkaroon ng change with respect to the change in x. Okay? So kaya actually ito ay pareho lang sa delta y over delta x. So when we say delta, that is an increment. So merong change. So nagkaroon ng change sa y dahil yun sa change sa x. So sa first principle, ang derivative of y with respect to x is equal to the limit of delta y over delta x as delta x approaches to 0. So kung makikita natin dito, meron siyang limit. So para pala makuha yung derivative ng function using the first principle, gagamit po tayo ng concept ng limit. Kaya po, tinatawag na ang limit ay foundation of calculus. Ganun ka-importante ang limit. Kahit sa differential calculus, ginagamit talaga siya. Maging sa integral calculus, gumagamit din ng limit to find the integral, especially the definite integral. Okay? So, ang given natin na function ay y equals x squared. Ngayon, we have y plus delta y equals quantity x plus delta x squared. So, dito na po natin in-apply yung nagkaroon ng change. So, kapag nagkaroon ng change sa x, malamang magkakaroon din ng change sa y. Kaya, we add delta x dito, and dito naman, we add delta y. Ngayon, sabi dito sa formula, delta y. So, kailangan natin makuha yung delta y. So, to do that, ita-transpose po natin yung y. So, delta y equals the square of x plus delta x. So, minus y. Okay? Ngayon, ano ba yung y natin? So, base sa given function natin, ang y ay x squared. So, x squared. So, yan na po yung delta y natin. So, copy na natin the derivative of y with respect to x. So, ang y po natin ay x squared. So, we have x, the derivative of y with respect to x equals to the limit of delta y over delta x as delta x approaches to 0. So, ano nga ba ang delta y natin? Delta y is quantity x plus delta x squared minus x squared. And then all over delta x. So kapag nagkaroon tayo dito ng direct substitution, eventually ang denominator ay 0. So undefined yon. So kaya, ang gagawin natin, is simplify po natin yung numerator natin. So we have the limit of that function as delta x approaches to 0. So we have a square here. So apply lang natin yung sa algebra. If you have a plus b, quantity square, that is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So ibig sabihin, we have x square plus 2, i-multiply lang natin yung x and delta x. 2x delta x. Take note, hindi po natin pwedeng i-multiply yung x dito. Baka sabihin nyo, 2 delta x square yan. Hindi po yan pwede. Okay? Kasi may delta x dito. Or may delta. Okay, so we have plus delta x quantity square minus x square all over delta x. So ngayon, isimplify natin ang numerator natin. So we have, cancel out na yung x square pala, ano? So we have 2x delta x plus quantity delta x square all over delta x. So mapapansin natin na yung numerator and denominator parehong may delta x. So since yung denominator natin kapag direct substitution magiging 0, dapat ma-cancel out po natin yan. Kaya ang gagawin natin, magpa-factoring tayo doon sa numerator. So, itong first term may delta x, yung second term naman merong delta x. So, ang common factor nila ay delta x. So, divide natin ito. So, 2x, di ba? And then dito, i-divide natin delta x. Okay? And then all over delta x. So, makakansil na po natin ito. So, anong natira? Limit of 2x plus delta x as delta x approaches to 0. So, dito po, pwede na tayo mag-direct substitution. So, tingnan nyo ha, yung solution natin. Hanggat hindi ka pa nag-direct substitution, dapat meron pa dyang limit na sinusulat. So, dito, kapag nag-direct substitution na po tayo, hindi mo na ilalagay yung limit dyan. Kasi sinusolve mo na siya. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, the derivative of y with respect to x is equal to 2x plus 0 or simply 2x. So, this means that the derivative of y, ano nga yung y natin? Di ba? X squared. So, the derivative of x squared is equal to 2x. And that is the derivative of a function using the first principle.